Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell from the title of the video, like always, you already know what this video is basically briefly about, but just in case you are a bit confused, I am going to be talking about OnlyFans. Basically, I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight or advice before you start your own OnlyFans. I do get a lot of people asking me to mentor them, or just a lot of people asking me questions like what to expect, what is the money like, etc, etc. There's a lot of questions I've been getting asked, and I just said, why not make a YouTube video out of it? It'll be fun. But before I obviously get onto that part, I will just kind of give you an insight of what my OnlyFans is like and what my life is like since starting that. So I've been on OnlyFans for, it's February. So July, August, September, October, November, December, oh my god, 8 months! So OnlyFans is good. Yeah, it's been good. When I first started it, obviously I was a bit nervous. Everybody's like that. And for me, I was so nervous because I was like, oh my god, what are my friends gonna think? What, like, is it going to do to my relationship? Like, I know he said he was okay with it, but like, is he really okay with it? I hate working in retail jobs. I just think they're so boring. So obviously I decided to create an OnlyFans because a lot of people did give me that confidence saying, oh, you will make bank. I get to go to the toilet, I get to travel, I still get to be at home with my pups, which is basically what I wanted. I basically get to do everything. It's great. However, there have been a few downsides to obviously starting an OnlyFans. I've gotten hate, got in unhappy customers, I've gotten some people just coming at me that I actually knew, and they're like, oh, you're never gonna make it, it's only gonna last like a few months maybe, you're gonna be begging for your job back. They're one of the main things you have to consider, the hate. The hate can be so strong. I just think it probably depends on who you are. I really hope she doesn't mind me using her name. I've talked to her, she's a lovely person. But a lot of people may know Nevo. So a lot of people give her hate just probably by the way she posts and just the way she responds to a lot of things. For me, I was kind of known as something else before I became OnlyFans. So I was known as just Rachel the influencer, or Rachel the quirky, shy little weirdo. You know? I don't really respond to hate comments that way, and I don't really post a lot of things to advertise my OnlyFans. I will post it on my Instagram. I barely post it on my TikTok because I feel like my TikTok is a completely different part of my job that I want to keep separate. Alright, before I get on with the rest of the video, Evan's only after just coming home, so if you hear any noise in the background, I really hope it doesn't bother you. I'm so sorry. I'll just kind of get started. What to think of before you go into the OnlyFans business, the accountant business. Obviously, number one, do you really want to do it? Do you really want to do it? Now, if you are having doubts, that's perfectly normal. I had my doubts. But if you are having constant doubts, if you need at least like even, you know, excited, and then you could have your doubts when like you're getting closer to starting your OnlyFans. And that's what happened with me. Like, I was so into it. I was getting all these like good feedback. They're like, oh my god, you should start one, because I posted it on my Instagram being like, should I not? And everybody was like, yes, do it. And then when I was about to do it, like 2 days before this, I started getting doubts because I had people that I knew being like, oh no, you're going to regret that. Say like you're awake at 3 AM and you know when your 3 AM thoughts just get away from you and you're just kind of, I might do OnlyFans, I think it's going to be so good. And then you wake up the next day and be like, oh no, and then you change your mind again. You know, you can't keep doing that, you can't keep changing your mind, you have to stick to one. Having doubts is perfectly normal, but you need your answer. Like, do not do what anybody else tells you to do. What do you really want? Second one, if you are in a relationship. Obviously, going into OnlyFans in a relationship can be very difficult because it can either be a make or break situation. I know a few girls that were in relationships when they started OnlyFans. They said their boyfriends were okay with it, and then they broke up because some girls kind of want to do girl on girl action, and that's perfectly fine. Like, experiment, it's your body, you might as well live it. But some guys, I just feel like they say they're into it and then they don't like their girlfriend going off and doing stuff, and then it can just be too much for the guy, which is perfectly normal. It can be too much for the guy. You literally just need to make sure that your partner is okay with it. Make sure your partner has, I feel like nobody's going to subscribe to me after this. Make sure your partner knows the password. He doesn't need to check it constantly, but giving your password to him is like another reinsurance for him, and that's good. He obviously wants to make sure that you're still in a relationship with. The best thing you can obviously do is obviously give him your passwords at least every time you go on OnlyFans, or at least once a week. Reinsure him, being like, oh, like, are you still okay with this? You know, kind of get what he's feeling. Like, don't forget your boyfriend has feelings too. And if you create another account for OnlyFans, like I did, I have 2 different accounts, one for my main and then one for OnlyFans as well, just to kind of get a bit of a different audience on my Instagram. Give him the passwords for that. Reinsure him, he has feelings. Okay, third one is just kind of like be careful when you're doing it. So you have the choice to go fully commando or not. Like, it's perfectly fine. I did have a secret OnlyFans account. This was obviously before I started in June. I had a secret one about a year ago, a secret Instagram page, and I did not show my face whatsoever. I didn't show my face, and all I put up was lingerie photos, and that was it. A lot of people are interested in that, and it's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just felt like I wasn't getting the amount of subs or money that I thought I would get if I just showed my face. And once I showed my face, it was kind of rolling in. We do suggest, obviously, before going into OnlyFans, think about your content. Think about the atmosphere that you're going to be putting out there. Like, do you want to show your face? Do you want to be the type of person that wears disguises? Do you want to be the type of person that's like always cosplay? Here's an example, right? So I used to just not show my face. So I would always have my face cut out of it. I'd even hide my tattoos because I had tattoos on my arms. There's this girl that I follow, and she has a face mask on her all the time. There's another girl, and she wears one of those hijab, I can't pronounce it, scarf around your head. So you can do anything. A lot of people are going to be interested anyway. So it just really depends on you, your content, and like the atmosphere that you want to put out there. Like, do not do anything if you are not comfortable. You need to learn that. I know it can be very pressuring at times. To remember, you're your own boss, right? You're the one that's creating the pricing list. You're the one that's creating the videos. You're the one that's creating the whole entire page. You're the one that's putting yourself out there. Okay, I'll name this maybe number 4. I put up on the page, so you can make your page visible, but it just won't obviously show photos, videos, etc. like that. It'll show the words that you type, but you can take that off if you want. Like, you don't need that to be shown. You don't need the subscribers to be shown. You don't need a lot of things to be shown on the page, but unless you want to. So I have it shown so people can scroll through and they can see what I'm saying. It might tease them a little bit more and intrigue them. I put up a post, and this was a while ago, and I was like, look, I'm not comfortable with this type of videos, these types of customs, stuff like that. Up a post like that, you can pin it to the top so people can see it. You can either put it in your bio, perfectly fine, like, that's grand. It's like when you are about to watch a movie and you see the description. You need a description on what your page is going to be about, because if people see you, they're going to be like, oh, this girl is into everything, and they're going to subscribe, and then they're going to say something, you're going to be so like offended, and you're going to get like all shy, or you're going to get so like mad, and you're just not going to want to do it. And you don't want to do that. You need to be prepared. You need to be prepared that a lot of people might try to demand things, but you can just be like, no. You can block them if you want. You just need to remember, like, it's your safety. You need to be safe. So just try and make up a description before you do anything, because people need to see a description to kind of know what your page is about. 4th, or fourth, fifth. I think we're on the fifth one. Do not forget about pricing. Like, you can wait until you're comfortable to do a pricing list, but it's better to kind of have like a rough sketch now and then just post it on the wall again. Do you need to like think, do you want to be the person that does custom videos? Now, if you do not know what custom videos are, it's basically when your customer comes forward and is like, hi, I want a video of you doing this, or I just want a picture of this. You know, you're gonna get a lot of people like that, a lot. So you need to think, are you the type to be okay with that? It's your own private chat, and you don't need to post it on your wall if you don't have to. It's all just for you and that person, and a lot of people do pay a lot for customs, so keep that in mind. Number 6, make sure your quality is good. Now, a lot of people wouldn't really care about quality as long as they can see something pretty good. Buy yourself a ring light. If you can't buy one right now, wait until you get that first income in, because that first income is always going to be the biggest paycheck. Buy yourself a tiny ring light just to get a bit of better lighting on your photos. You obviously just need to think, at the end of the day, it's your body, it's your mind, it's your choices. Like, you can do what you want with it. That also brings me on to, I think, number 8. Could it be 8? I'm assuming it's 8. Advertising. You are going to need to advertise, promote your OnlyFans a lot. I'm probably gonna come off as such a hypocrite when I say this, but you really, really, really need to promote your stuff to make it get out there. Obviously, don't forget, you do need to make sure that you're okay with your OnlyFans kind of reaching more of a bigger audience. Like, Evan is always pushing me to promote my stuff, and like, I do, but not as much as I should be. And Instagram is one, but that's only if your page is active and if your page is public. Now, if you do advertise, make sure you're putting in the hashtags OnlyFans and Fansly. Fansly is also another OnlyFans kind of website. And then there's TikTok, but TikTok can be very risky because obviously TikTok bans a lot of stuff. Obviously, one of the main places to promote your OnlyFans would be Reddit. Number 9 would be, make sure you put in a copyright claim on your bio. Now, you can just search one up, put it in your bio, that's it. I do have one in mind. I feel like you can probably, if you go into my link, you can probably see it and you can just copy and paste it, just change your name, do it that way. You can also change it on your photos. See if I can get a photo up here. I changed it because it used to be just like Rachel Kelly OnlyFans or whatever, but I changed it to no copyright, no screenshotting. But yeah, just make sure you're kind of like keeping yourself safe, guys. I feel like I'm missing so much. I just wanted to have a little bit of a cozy chat just to kind of like help you guys out a little bit, because I've been getting asked so many questions and advice and etc, etc. If I do, I will obviously create a part 2, or if you are ever curious about more stuff that you want explained, honestly, DM my Instagram. Honestly, I will respond. I might even just, like, it'll give me obviously more ideas to put in a YouTube video. I will respond to you before I do that anyway, because I don't want to leave you waiting a while. Obviously, OnlyFans has its ups and it has its downs. Obviously, you will have one good month and you might have a really, really crappy month. But that just really depends on how active you are and how much you put into it. But I've also been able to focus on my other career as an influencer, and it's been going good. So like, OnlyFans can give you so many opportunities. You can expand it into a different career, like a better career. You can become like #1, and obviously getting the money, it can be so addictive. So OnlyFans has been able to give me the time, the space, the opportunities to do that, because I'm able to do OnlyFans whenever I want, and I get to take breaks whenever I want. I can still do homework from college. I can still do all these other stuff. So your body, you do what you want with it. You feel sexy in it. You buy what you want for it. Do whatever you want. Be creative. You can be so creative. It's so much fun. And the money is so good too. Guys, you are working for yourselves. So do not let anybody tell you anything different. Do it for you, and do it because you feel so good in your own body. It's your OnlyFans. It's your account. It's your page. It's just you. You do not have to post what others want you to post. You post what you want to post. You don't have to go off and sleep with somebody else. You do not have to go off and do girl on girl action. You don't have to do any of that. You do not have to post couple content. You don't have to post customs. Honestly, you do not have to do any of that. Listen, don't be forced. Do not let the pressure get to you. Have fun with it. Be careful. Be very, very careful though on who you do talk to sometimes. If you do get a red flag, restrict the account. If you block them, they get a refund. So restrict the account is my best way of doing that. So they can't message you, but they can still see your stuff. Have fun with it. I really hope you all the best. I really hope I helped a lot of people with this. I really, really do. It's so much fun. And it's so much better knowing people that do OnlyFans too. So at least if you don't know anybody, you know me. And I'm honestly just a text away. I hope you all liked this video. I hope I helped you. Please like, subscribe. Bye guys. God, I keep forgetting. Don't forget to follow all my social media. I'm pretty sure yeah. Bye guys.